Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Sales Funnel Radio.
Welcome to Sales Funnel Radio, where you'll learn marketing strategies to grow your online business using today's best internet sales funnels. And now, here's your host, Steve Larsen.
How you doing? And I gotta say good morning because for me, of course, it's morning. So, hey, we just got back from. I just had this really cool thought and I wanted to tell you about it. We just got back from Utah. Actually, I've got some family there, and I got a family in Cache Valley. If you guys know where that is, it's a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but just completely gorgeous. But I got an uncle there, and he's got some goats, right? And my little 2-year-old daughter just like absolutely loves it. She calls that place Uncle Goat. She calls him Uncle Goat. Anyways, they're feeding the goats, and one of them was getting out and like kind of about to charge her, and she's freaking out. Anyways, it's super funny. So we're out feeding the goats, and later we went over to. So my grandma died when I was like 8, right? And we went over to her grave, and I have a ton of family at that cemetery that she's in. A lot of ancestors in that cemetery. And there's one in particular that just has been very inspiring to me. He's the man. And his name is Hans Larsen. And I wanted to tell you a story real quick because it's pretty intense. So the guy grows up right in Denmark. And he grows up, and he wanted to join like a certain religious faith. This is like 18 like 80, somewhere around there. I can't remember the exact year. But anyways, his family says no and kicks him out, right? So he joins it, and he gets on this ship that's going between Europe, England. He travels over to England, gets it on a ship in England, and he works on a ship that goes from England to, the new continents in America, back and forth, right? And he works on that ship for a while, and when he has enough money, one day when they went to America, he just kind of got off, and he stayed there. And he stayed over in the new colonies, and then he decided to join, there's that I'm Mormon, by the way, and he joined those pioneers that went west. And he walked from the East Coast to like the Utah, and he went over there and he walked. That's a long ways. He walked that. Okay, I just want to clarify that he walked it in rain, snow, sun. I mean, so the guy's an animal. First of all, total respect for him what he did. But he gets there and he's like, "Dang. There's all these other people who are coming. They're going to need help." So he walked back, and he walked all the way back to the East Coast, and then helped bring all those people back again. And then he did it. He walked back and forth 7 times across those plains. 7 times. I mean, that's incredible. I think about the things that I complain about sometimes. I'm like, man, I'm a pansy if those are the things that I'm complaining about. Hans Larsen, which I can't remember how many greats back that is, but he's my great whatever grandpa Larsen. And he went back and forth 7 times across the plains, total workhorse. But that's in my blood, and I'm really proud of that, right? And I was thinking about that, and he's one of the people that helped settle like Mendon, Utah. He didn't want to be the governor for a long time, and they kept saying like, "Come on, you should be the governor." He's like, "No, I don't want it." "Come on, be the governor." "No, I don't want it." And finally, they just voted him in, and he he didn't want to be the governor, but he's the governor. He was just doing these issues that he hated. Anyways, super cool attitude, and obviously a go-getter to walk across 7 times and be the governor of a place you don't want to be a governor of. And anyways, just super cool, right? So on one part of the family, I got that guy, just awesome dude. And it says a lot about his wife too. Holy smokes. Which back in that day, age wasn't as big of a deal, and it's still not a huge one, but certainly. So he was like 15 years older than his wife, and they died like a couple months apart though, which is actually kind of cool. So anyways, So I got him on one side, and then still on the Larsen side, my dad and I were talking, and he's like, you're obviously extremely entrepreneurial. And I was like, well, yeah. And he goes, he's like, it's funny because if you look at sometimes, parts of my family, they're not entrepreneurial, and you are. And he's like, and I am. And I kind of broke away from everything, and anyways, without going into too much, but he's like, it's kind of funny though, because if you look at our family history, like we're not crazy entrepreneurial people when it comes to certain things. Like Hans Larsen, when he came over, like he didn't want, any kind of, he just wanted a farm, and he wanted to help people get across the plains. That's it. And I don't think he was necessarily an entrepreneur. But anyways, my dad was like, do you want to know where? Because he's like, I think sometimes things come through our blood, right? And things stay inside of us. And I got that itch. I'm antsy. I'm an antsy guy. I don't sleep a lot. And my dad was like, apparently our family history legend has it that that there was this guy. He was a traveling salesman, like, way back in the day, like, I don't know when, early 1900s, mid 1800s, like somewhere in that time period, that 50-year time period, there was a traveling salesman that came through, I think, the Cache Valley area, and totally had an affair with someone in my side, and then like left. But like ever since then, all the little kids that spawned from that, they're really little, just go get an entrepreneur guys. And I don't think that entrepreneurship is something you're born with. You learn it, but I do think some people are more apt to take it on, Anyways, so whoever that guy is, if you're related to that guy, please let me know. We're probably related somehow. Anyways, I thought that was kind of funny. But the whole point is that, this is a more serious episode for sure, but I just remember where he came from. That you're only where you are because you've been standing on the shoulders of giants, you know what I mean? And and you really haven't done anything on your own, and no idea is really yours. It's just a coagulation, of all these other ideas and experiences you've been having from other people, all these other inputs that have created your cool output, right? Whatever your business is or whatever you're trying to do. So little humble pie there, right? And I was thinking about that just this last time that we kind of had a little family reunion with everybody, and I was like, this is cool. It's good to be with everyone. This is awesome. But at the same time, like, I got to remember, like, I'm still no one. You know what I mean? And even when you're somebody and you've made it and you're successful, you're still technically no one. You're going to die. And the only things you take are memories and relationships. So, man, this is a serious episode. What the heck? Somehow that ties into sales funnels and motivations. So figure out what that is for yourself. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Sales Funnel Radio. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Want to get one of today's best internet sales funnel for free? Go to salesfunnelbroker.com/free funnels to download your pre-built sales funnel today.